failing about 3 months earlier than what we thought. You know, we can discuss it. We know where we're at now. You can believe that or not. But now we have to move forward. I'm more than willing to sit down and try to figure this out. We've got to work to make sure that, one, docs will be able to be educated, and there's an encouragement to make sure they stay in the industry. A lot of the things that strangle them quite often, and let me tell you that I want to make sure that the tort system works and works correctly, but we've got to be very, very careful that the tort system doesn't punish unduly the doctors, where all of a sudden they can't afford to stay in. We've also got to work on the drug companies. We've got to figure out, first off, listen to their complaints, but then also watch drug companies that are overcharging and or holding on to a patent so long, or we're allowing them to hold on to a patent so long that we can't move quickly to create a generic drug that brings the cost down. And we've got to watch on certain areas of gouging that does exist and make sure that that doesn't happen. I met with a group of juvenile youth that are type 1 diabetes history, okay? And what their parents pay for insulin, when we know good and well that there's a lot of people that need insulin, why in the world we wouldn't have an opportunity for competition to bring those rates down makes no sense. Especially when the new technology gets to the point that now, if a person is a child diabetic, they can get the implant, which is one thing. Right now, we're in the system where the parents monitor, and they can make sure that they don't all of a sudden go into a diabetic coma in the middle of the night, monitor all of that, and they spend all the time up. But now there's a new system that is an app that it actually monitors and then applies. There's no reason why that type technology should not be available for an affordable price, because in the long run, it saves us a tremendous amount of money. We need to make sure we have oversight of that. Now we're walking down a pretty tough path with anything we do, especially each of you that may be in business. We know that we want to make sure that healthcare is affordable, but as we work to do that, how much government oversight do we do to the point that instead of, because remember, I don't know which business each one of you are in, but how about we come in and start running your business too? That's kind of in opposition to what freedoms we have in the nation. So there's got to be a sensible balance to deal with. Another question? Same answer.
I had a question. So your spouse works and doesn't get offered insurance. You work, you're not offered insurance. You make too much money to go on the Affordable Care Act, and you have pre-existing conditions. I ended up with this non-insurance. They told me that's all I could go on, and to be honest with you, my medical bills are out of control. So I'd rather pay a penalty than just not have insurance.
Right. And that's what we saw around the nation.
And that's exactly what's happening to me right now.
That's what we saw around the nation. And the proposal that we had would have allowed for an increase in the amount of people that are providers. However, they would also had to have picked up those pre-existing conditions. And we would have had, and it would have, if we get it passed, it will work. The best of the best have worked on it. Unfortunately, what you're saying is just a partisan fight instead of really dealing with it and allowing for the moving forward of, and they can call it that we're modifying the ACA. I don't care. We need to move forward.
Yeah, because I'm paying over $600 a month for something I'm not using, and then I use it, and then I see $75 they took off of $1,000 bill. $75? You know, say thanks for nothing.
And as I said, in most cases, you wouldn't see any bit taken off at all until you got to a $5,000 base. Okay, you had to pay $5,000 before you ever start getting into where they start getting in. And that's, like I said, you could get catastrophic health care for that prior to the ACA. It was about $170 per individual. and anything, and it was depending on whether you went to 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever as your, as what you had to, your threshold that you had to reach before we started.
Yeah, when I called, they, as soon as I said pre-existing, they said, oh, forget it, you're only, you can only get this one plan.
Right.
So,
Let me explain this to you. Part of the process that we were pushing forward was one of the reasons why that if you're an individual business owner, there's not a lot of tools you can get into. Okay? However, we were actually wanting to create a situation where you can pool with groups across state lines in similar type businesses, and those may be that all of a sudden the chamber itself could become a springboard for the pool. Because the idea is to increase the amount of people in the pool so that those with pre-existing conditions, the overall burden is spread out. And that was the idea under what we passed over the city. It would have allowed for that competition, and it would have allowed for that pooling not only interstate, but intrastate as well. And that's very difficult to do because that means we then have to work with the states because each state law under the 10th Amendment has their own ability to create their own state law. And if all of a sudden they created their own state law and an insurance company wants to cover you in this state, but they require this in this state and they're higher risk over here, then they've got to calculate all that out. And it's not an easy fix. But
I'm 56, and this is the first time I'm having to deal with insurance issues like this.
Yeah.
We've always had excellent insurance and no complaints.
Yeah, thanks for coming, and I'm really happy to hear that you want to work together and compromise. But having said that, that's what we're lacking.
right.
Are people give it lip service, but then don't really do it. But I'm saying, I believe you, but I don't believe everybody else out there is willing to do that. And we the people, if we're sitting in this room already set on this is what I believe and I'm not changing my mind, then we the people are wrong. We should always be interested in learning and compromising and trying to find the best way. We should be willing to change our mind. If we learn something new and different, we should be willing to try different things. And I think we the people need to start insisting on that, on people in power. Because we have too many people in power. They've already decided this is what they want, and they have their agenda, and they're not willing to change. So, having said that, I'm not saying this on any side. This is my learning process, and I'm going to ask. You said something against, and I'm going to say socialized medicine, even use that as a dirty word, or universal coverage. But I guess my question, in a learning process for me, maybe for others, isn't medical in that category?
Yeah.
So my question is, if anyone feels like this is bad, and not work on this, or look at, or even consider it, then our government needs to get rid of medical. Now, I don't think probably most people in this room really believe that, but you should. But if you think that we can even investigate a program that's similar for everybody, then we should all be on the table say that's bad, Medicare, that is what that is. So again, I'm saying this is questioning. I don't understand people arguing, angry.
So,
Isn't there something
here's my
a little bit of
Here's my question. Because you're comparing oranges and apples, okay? The Medicare system is as good as we can do with what it is, okay?
kind of a base.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. Yeah, so I'm
And
trying to learn.
all we have to do is to get you and your children to pay in at the level that they did for Medicare for 65 years before you start receiving it. You understand? The Medicare works because they paid in 4 years. Now, the reason why it might fail is that they didn't do their calculations right. But the reason Medicare is actually working is it's prepaid. It's prepaid. You're asking for a system that's not prepaid.
Well, I'm not really asking for anything.
No, I
I'm
understand
inquiring,
that. But
I'm saying-
that's why socialized medicine, though you want one a system that works like Medicare, would be great if somebody had front loaded the payments.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's,
Okay?
you gotta start somewhere.
And the problem with it is that what ends up happening is the only option that's available with socialized medicine is government deciding what you receive. Okay? What